Really disappointed. Nothing on the website.
What?
Nothing
on their website?
Unless it's changed as
Let me
of
take
recording.
a peek. It still says pre-save our debut album, and tour dates are not listed there.
Right.
All right.
Disappointed. Get your act together, Lovejoy.
I've said it before, and I'll say it again. Lovejoy, hire me.
Hello, we are Lovejoy, and you are listening to the Lovejoy podcast. Hello,
Lovejoy Nation.
Lovejoy Nation podcast.
Yeah.
Hello, Love Enjoyers.
Facts are coming.
Here we are, episode 23 of the Lovejoy Nation podcast. Hello, Angie and Dave.
Well, hello there.
Hi.
For once, we have some news to discuss. Like actual news, not just our guesses. But we'll have some guesses too.
Brilliant news, isn't it? Absolutely. How many weeks and months have we been saying next week, and then it all finally comes?
Well, over a year for the song, right?
Yeah.
Almost
It's
two.
been, yeah, and of course, you know, I was out of town this week, and I'm like, yep, it's all this stuff is going to drop while I'm out on vacation, and it did. But you know what? I'm still glad. I had to play a little catch up, but I think I'm all up to speed now. So thanks to you guys and some
Transcript reading on the
yeah,
plane.
some transcript reading and some time on the plane. So yeah, this is great.
So we sort of got some drips and drabs in the last couple of weeks with the new song "Wasted Summer," also known as "Alphabet." And then finally, this past Wednesday, Lovejoy posted a video of Wilbur walking down the street, selfie style, with the song playing, and it said that it would be dropped on Friday, July 3rd.
July 3rd.
Yes.
Was it? Okay. It's really exciting to see this. Like Lesley said, after waiting for so long for this song, it's just so cool to see the final project, the final version finally here in our hands. And I know we'll talk some more about our thoughts on that, but yes, very, very pumped.
So we, in addition to the song being released, the music video came out for it as well, which was super cool. Again, another video directed by the illustrious Elodie. Oh, tour announcement for a continuation of the European tour. That was neat, although far away from all of us, I suppose. Dave is the closest.
Yeah. Germany, Paris.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Well, hopefully that means that they're getting closer to you, Dave.
Right.
After that, then they're coming to you.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Hopefully they will. And I'm hoping it's when the vinyls release, etc.
Oh, that is right.
etc.
So we also have the EP release date now, finally. So we have a date to zero in on, July 31st. So that was also a big news announcement in the community.
Amazing.
Yeah.
All together. What a day. What a few days. You know?
It's crazy.
Yeah.
We didn't just get crumbs, we got the whole damn loaf. I mean, we got the whole loaf of bread.
Yeah. And it was sliced.
And it was sliced. That's true. It was like in bits and pieces. All right, let's go to the song. So it's titled Alphabet, in parentheses, Wasted Summer. We know it as Wasted Summer or Western Somner. Is that what they used to write on the set list, Ange? Something to that
Western
effect.
Somner.
Western Somner.
Them and their penchant for goofy titles.
Yeah, goofy spellings on their set
Yeah.
list.
Yeah. I find it in Will's stream, you know, he explained it all. They always called it Alphabet, but we all called it Wasted Summer. But then it turns out that it was on set lists as Wasted Summer. So, Will, what was it?
Either he has it backwards or he's just making up stories that aren't true.
You know what? I had that in my notes too. I'm like, really? Did you really never call it Wasted Summer? Because I have to feel at some point that you or one of the other guys called it Wasted Summer. Like, I don't believe what you're telling us, Will.
Because you say Wasted Summer like 40 times in the song, right? Yeah. So how would you not?
Yeah. And you can understand why Joe Public call it Wasted Summer because, when we first heard it, it was like, oh, you picked that up straight away. You never picked up Alphabet.
I do like that they just really liked the name Alphabet, so that's why they insisted upon using that in the black and white, this is what it's going to be in print, even though you call it something else. And that they kept both.
Yeah, shall we let Will explain on why it was Alphabet?
Yes, we've had this song for a while. We wrote it in 2024. In fact, all of the songs on this EP were written 2024, 2025. So they're all fairly like One Simple Trick-esque in the realm of that writing. But yeah, we wrote Wasted Summer, and it was always called Alphabet for ages. And then you guys, the fans, started calling it Wasted Summer. So we changed the name to Wasted Summer, and we all missed the name. So we brought it back to Alphabet brackets. Alphabet parentheses Wasted Summer. And it's an old song. It's an old song. We didn't release it with One Simple Trick for a couple of reasons. The first being that it didn't fit the vibe of One Simple Trick. One Simple Trick is an album that has a very sort of tight theme. At least I like to hope it does. The message in One Simple Trick is very close to my heart, and it's I try and tell it very simply, but in like a poetic way. And Wasted Summer didn't really fit. Neither did Curse These Metal Hands, neither did The Vows, neither did Snake Oil. So what we have 4 songs that we really like, but that didn't fit anywhere onto One Simple Trick, and that's what this EP is about. And Wasted Summer's the first one to drop. We didn't drop it with the album for another reason too, and that was because it just wasn't ready. The song wasn't ready. The writing was fully done. We were very happy with the way it was structured. We were very happy with the chord progression, with the lyrics. Everything was very solidly built. But the production, we couldn't find the words. We couldn't find the niche. It was very well produced when we got like that first draft back. It was very well done, but there was something missing from our original like concept, and like it went through so many cycles. We sent it in, we brought it back, we sent it in, we brought it back. We did so much with this song, and we couldn't find that fucking the niche, the hook, and finally we got it. We got it finally in 2026.
Sure.
As Will explained there on how Alphabet come, I still don't believe it. Do you know what I mean? Why put it on a set list if it's called Alphabet?
Maybe they forget in their onstage state, because the name really doesn't match the song. They had to put it on the Wasted Summer on there to be like, that song, Wasted Summer song.
So you two have heard it live.
Mm-hmm.
Now I've never heard it live. Now you have the studio version. Do you still love it? Do you still like it?
In my memory of the song, because I haven't really listened to it much since seeing it live. Maybe I saw a video of it once. In my memory of it, I thought it was much more like reggae-y than it actually was or is. It still has that sort of beat to it, but I thought it was like more grittier and reggae, like different sound for them. But hearing the studio version, I think it's a poppier sound. I could see it being on the radio, although they'd have to have a radio edit because it's too long for a radio song. It's like 4 minutes, 40 seconds.
Yeah, not necessarily, but I get what you're saying. They'd have to cut the swearing out anyway.
Yeah, I feel like, and looking back, I don't know if it was the lyrics that made us all think that it was this really dark song, because when I went back and listened to the live version, I'm like, it doesn't really sound maybe as dark as I thought it was. Mm-hmm. But as far as the music, I feel like they just took the music and maybe a few of the lyrics and just kind of brightened it up a little bit, maybe made it not so dark, gave it a little more of a punch and just a lighter tone musically and otherwise. I noticed in the solo, there's some, I don't know what you call them, maybe some staccato notes in there that weren't in there before which I think are cool and kind of add to that overall lightness or, brighter
Upbeat,
sort
yeah.
of tone. And it ties in, I think, because, Lesley, hadn't Will mentioned a few times that this was a song that was pretty personal for him. So maybe that's one of the reasons they wanted to kind of, lighten it up a little bit.
Right, because I also think at the time when it came out, as far as live shows and the recordings were getting spread around, everyone was doing a lot of reading into the lyrics.
As they well do.
As we all do.
Yeah.
And especially at that time when we're all like on edge and like trying to take hold of or grasp any kind of dirt or gossip or we just speculated a lot. And yeah, the lyrics, but not unlike his other songs where they sort of go there. He did. And sucking exhaust and you're only what your money pays for. Like, we're like, whoa, someone's mad. And I think that's where we got the dark part. It just sounded like not necessarily the sound of it, but the words being said were heavy. Yeah, you wouldn't want to be on the receiving end of some of that. So
I know there are changes. I've listened. Obviously, I've never heard it live. I've listened to various recordings. I know there are changes, but at this juncture, I've not looked too deep. I couldn't tell you. I know there's lyric changes, but I just actually really like the song.
yes, me too. And just my initial reaction, yes, I really like the song. Angie and I, we chatting behind the scenes, we agreed to not talk about our feelings on the song ahead of this podcast recording, but just seeing people's initial reactions put up on the Reddit. It's like, guys, the song isn't even out all over the world yet, and sit with it a little bit. Sit with it a little bit before sitting down and writing 5 paragraphs about why you're disappointed in it. I don't know.
For sure.
I absolutely 100% agree. I woke up at 5:45 on Friday morning. Right, this is it. Kettle's boiling. Bang, listen to it. Oh. I'm really not sure. Listen to it again. Bearing in mind I'm making my sandwiches for work. Oh. So on the way to work, I listened to it again. I thought, okay, it's better than what I thought. I put it in my little playlist. It's now 6 songs, 6 Lovejoy songs. And the moment it was up against another song, boom, I was like, this is fantastic. So cool. I kind of understand, oh, well, I've heard it once, it's rubbish. But hold on a minute, don't put it out there. Just listen, do what you need to do. And actually, folks, I've changed my mind. Because if, Angie, you'd been up at midnight, I was up at 6, you listened to it, I would have told you I'm really uncertain.
Okay. That's fair. That's fair.
You know?
Yeah,
Fair.
and I mean, how often do you hear a song once and like, oh my God, this is the best song ever?
I am really glad they kept the, it's funny.
Yeah, I know you love that.
That made me happy.
Do you know what? From previous recordings that I'd seen, I never knew that was on there.
Oh.
I
Didn't
never
pick up
knew
on
that
it.
was on there. And then when it came out, I was like, oh, that's new.
Where did we first see it? Was it in like a little clip, like a Lovejoy little clip? They had that part. I don't know. I feel like it was isolated once somewhere. Sorry, Dave.
I don't know, but I
don't know.
went and rewatched other recordings of it. And it's on there. And I was like, well, I never knew that. Never knew that.
We might have heard it.
Did he say it like backstage in a BTS thing, like something? Maybe sort of like the broke a string, like we didn't know that was going to be a song. We thought it was just something they were goofing and saying.
I don't know. Or maybe it was just from listening to the live clips. I know before the show we were just going through the original version that was from, what did we say? It was probably
2024
from
August.
Japan.
Yeah.
And maybe it was just from that. I honestly don't remember, but
I don't know. Maybe we'll find out when we do some more research for the next episode. So one thing I did notice about the song that because I was actually trying to find why people didn't like it. It reminded me, when we listened to I'll Look Good When I'm Sober, we were so excited for that song. And then there's like that musical interlude with no singing. I remember being like, what's that about? Like kind of making a face about it. Just not that I didn't like it. It was just like, I don't know, unexpected. And I guess I was thinking with this song, there's a lengthy bit of musical interlude, if you will.
sure.
Wondering about the choice on that. If that's just, I'm curious about the choice.
That's a
to
good
do that.
question. I also think the production's very different too. If you listen to this song, it sounds a lot different from One Simple Trick. It's not as raw. It's more produced, which is not a bad thing. And for me, since I always kind of pick out, that lower end, that bass, there's not nearly as much of that in this song as there is in OST. You can almost hear the higher end of things. And I know this is totally like, I don't know how to explain musical stuff, so forgive me, but there's not much bass coming through. It's more of like the higher end almost. There's got to be some synth in there, right? I feel like there's some synth in there. Just it's got a much different tone and feel than we're used to from One Simple Trick. So I think maybe that's part of it too.
You can see why it didn't fit.
Makes sense.
And now I'm excited for the rest of the EP. If they all must fit together, Curse These Metal Hands is his favorite on there, so I'm excited to hear what his favorite is.
I'm interested because didn't Will say in the stream that these songs were all written in 2024-ish?
Yeah, around that time, yeah.
But I could swear Snake Oil's been around for a really long time. So I'm really, really, really interested to hear that song. I think in particular and see
maybe it's morphed
where that's
over
come
time.
Yeah,
They're not
I
considering
know
it
that
like the same song.
Yeah, maybe that's it because I know that song has been around longer than that. But we'll just have to wait a few weeks, huh?
Yeah, absolutely. Should we go on to the music video?
Yeah, that music
The
video.
single?
They just filmed that.
Yeah, what, month ago?
I feel like even sooner than that because maybe
Will's,
not.
Will's been in America for 3 weeks.
I know, but okay. There was a picture recently, or a short video of him exiting a townhouse. At least that's what I would call it, or flat in Brighton. So I feel that feels so recent, but maybe maybe a month.
Yeah. I love the concept, and it's fun to go back and watch it multiple times because I keep trying to follow each will and see what happens, but you just can't. It's impossible to do it all at once. You have to watch it a lot of times.
That's the
Which is
brilliance of
genius.
it. Yeah.
It's so cool.
How can we make more money off this video? Let's have 12 of them.
Yes.
So you've got to watch it at least 12 times, but when you're watching the bottom left corner, something flickers. Oh, he's died. So then you look on the middle right. Oh, well, hold on a minute. I was watching. And now I've got to start again. Absolute genius.
I know. And you know what? I just thought about a silly, stupid thought, but it might be. I could see Wilbur saying it. Like, so many people want to see me dead. Now they go see me die like a whole bunch of times.
Right?
Yeah.
Let's give them what they
Absolutely.
want.
Right? And
Absolutely.
then there's the poor Will that just never wakes up. I'm like, oh, bro never had a chance. Oh,
Oh, it's heartbreaking and funny at the same time.
Simple video.
Well, Elodie would disagree, but yeah.
Well, if you follow one story, it's a simple
Right.
video. How long did that actually take to record? I mean, if he was using tooth whitener toothpaste to brush his teeth 12 times, do you know what I mean?
yeah.
They must be absolutely sparkling. So how many times was it all video? Because there were different slight angles and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But brilliant.
But the stuff I didn't pick up on right away, like someone said he takes the shirt off the dead Wilbur to change his shirt when he gets coffee splashed on it because Buster going by on his bike. I was like, oh, yeah, that's where he got the shirt from. That's crazy.
I love how Buster makes cameos in all these videos.
Yeah, that's cool.
Quite humorous. But yeah, Elodie makes this look easy, doesn't she? And I bet she would be the first one to say that it's not. But she makes it all look so easy, and
She has to edit each of those squares, right? And
she's
be
amazing.
selective about what you see at each time, and when you pause here and then you're paused there, like what it always has to make a good picture. It's cool.
On that note, did you see on the stream how he bigged up Elodie?
Yeah, that was really sweet.
That
I'm
was
glad.
amazing.
Absolutely amazing. So we'll just drop that in there right now, and you can have a listen to that.
Elodie is, for those of you who don't know, the editor of all the Lovejoy stuff. She does all the socials. She's, in my opinion, the best editor I know in the world. She is. I actually, let me rant about Elodie real quick. She's never going to see this, so I'm not going to feel awkward about this. Elodie is one of the most important editors of the early 2020s by a long way in terms of YouTube and internet content, which, let's be frank, that's what most people eat. You know, that's what most people are consuming nowadays. No one's watching fucking TV shows. No one's watching fucking movies unless they're online. In terms of YouTube and social media, Elodie is the most important editor that has been in the 2020s. If you have watched a YouTuber, in my sphere especially, but in even outside of my sphere, in the last 6 years, you have seen something Elodie has made. I am 100% sure. If you've seen Your New Boyfriend, that comedy song I made, you have watched something Elodie edited. If you have seen fucking The Sorry Boys, you have seen something me and Elodie edited. If you've seen the countless billions of views videos that Elodie has taken part in, you have seen her editing. She is quite frankly she's not being given this work out of luck. She's very skillful. She's one of the best, like, pattern recognizing, hard-working people I know, and she deserves all of the love she's editing the fucking Wasted Summer music video. If you're gonna watch this Wasted Summer, she directed and edited it. I did a little bit. I did the subtitles, but I helped with the idea. But it's Elodie's fucking work. Dub, definitely an Elodie dub, through and through. She's also a moderator on this chat. How does she do it? How does she do it? When we were watching the England game last night, she came over and was editing while watching the England game. That's how she doesn't stop.
Yeah, brilliant video. Absolutely. Really loved it. Even my daughter's coming down. Have you seen... Hold on a minute. I'm just trying to follow one.
Yeah, I need to watch it again. I only think I sat through it once, so I need to definitely see it again.
It's very clever.
You've only watched it once. I bet your eyes will all over the shop.
But we watched it as a family. Isn't that nice? As a family, we watched
Aww.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, really good.
Yeah.
Really, really, really good. So, we also got the European Tour 2.0 dropped.
Yes, 4 more shows.
Super excited for everybody. Yes, very cool.
Yes, Paris at the Trabendo. Yeah. Go on then, Miss Germany.
So Paris is September 18th, and then Cologne, Germany, September 19th at the Bergerhaus Stolwerk. Then Berlin, September 20th at the Metropole.
That's an easy one.
Hamburg, September 22nd at Grünspan. So,
sorry, say that again. Where was it?
Grünspan, I'm guessing.
Ooh,
Greenspan.
fancy.
And these have all gone on sale already, is that correct?
Absolutely. Really disappointed. Nothing on the website.
What?
Nothing
on their website?
Unless it's changed
Let
as
me
of
take
recording.
A peek. It still says pre-save our debut album, and tour dates are not listed there.
Right.
All right.
Disappointed. Get your act together, Lovejoy.
I've said it before and I'll say it again. Lovejoy, hire me. Please, I want to make
Hire
this stuff
her.
happen. Please, let me fix these things.
Right. Nothing on the website, okay? Oh, there's a link in our story. Oh, that was 24 hours ago. Do you want this gig to sell out or what? Just,
Oh my God.
I guess it's down to us to keep those links
They
going.
sent an
isn't it?
email out, too.
Oh, they did they?
Yeah.
That's good. I never got one.
I was shocked to get the email. I was like, all right.
I'm sorry. What?
Come
Oh, good
on.
Lord. That is very disappointing.
And it's like, that's an easy thing to do.
I'm not asking for $1 million. I ask, fly me to Germany for one show or something. I don't know. But no, just in all seriousness, I live on this phone and the laptop anyway. Let me fix these little things, and just if it helps get you 100 more people at a show, so be it.
I've got an email from Lovejoy on Friday in my spam folder.
Oh.
Great. Now we have to tell people to check their spam too. Crap.
Check your spam folders, like me.
Oh, good Lord.
I didn't get an email about the shows. I got an email about the song.
Check your spam folder.
Wait a minute. I don't remember what it was about. It was not the shows. It was about the song.
No, it's about the song.
Oh. They could have put all in one, no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just so nothing about the show. So yeah, get it sorted. Please, please,
Please.
please get
I can
the
only do so
website
much.
sorted.
From the side of the screen.
If you want it to sell out, tickets for Paris. I haven't looked at Germany, but they range from, let's call it 27 to 8 euros.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's pretty damn decent.
Wow.
That is pretty damn decent. From what I've heard, from what I've seen, certainly Paris, no VIP.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's disappointing to a lot of people.
But 27 euros equates to about 25, give or take, 25 English pounds.
Oh,
That's-
wow.
That's
Okay.
frickin' a steal. Do you know what I mean?
Really? Yeah. Which is great. I like that it's kept affordable and
Very, very affordable. Go see them. Go see them. Lovejoy, get it on the website, you fools.
we'll have to put it on our website. How's that?
Yeah. Right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
As soon as we're done, one of you two do that. Just get it up there, bang.
Yeah, because it'll be Dave's bedtime by then anyway.
I'll be editing.
That's true.
Sorry. That name, Lesley, how do you say the name of that last place? Not Hamburg, but the
Hamburg.
Grunspan.
Grunspan.
They've played there before.
Oh,
I thought that
okay.
sounded familiar.
Cool.
April 8th, 2023. Sold out crowd of 1,000. They played with Good Kid and Loop. Okay. Anyway, fun
Cool.
trivia fact. I just had to look that up because that sounded very familiar.
Excellent.
Awesome.
Thank you, Wiki. Queen.
Aim to serve.
Ah,
Yeah,
that's why
so
you're here.
I'm sure the French and German are pretty excited about that. Either that or the French are really cheesed off and won't go because they put the flag upside down.
They did fix it, though.
They did.
They did? Oh, no.
Yeah. Isn't that funny?
Awesome.
Dave thought maybe it was intentional at first, but then they did fix
Yeah.
it.
Oh.
There's it's sort of a stand-in joke that the
Yeah.
English don't like the French don't like the English, even though, we liberated them in World War II. But hey,
It's a thing.
so I did wonder whether that was a bit tongue-in-cheek of a joke.
Oh, my gosh. Well, okay.
But
All right.
they did fix it, and they also announced the vinyl for One Simple Trick would be re-released. A repressing would be coming out. Some people are bummed out because it's a cooler looking vinyl. It's got a splatter red and black and white design.
You know,
Love that.
I see there's some people that have been disappointed in Lovejoy's choice to release one variant.
Right.
And you know what? Good for them.
Good for them.
They are not rolling in it. This is a business. They need to make money. If Taylor Swift and whoever else can put out 5 million different variants of one album, then you know what? Lovejoy can put out one. I mean, I think we can all be okay with that, can't we? Come on, guys.
At
Really?
the end of the day, the first drop was a very limited run. It does give the opportunity for other people to get it. Now, there has been questions, how quickly do you think this lot's going to sell out? All I'm going to say is if they tell you the website goes live at 6 p.m, you get there at 5:45.
Don't hesitate.
All those hundreds of people that missed out. We were very fortunate. All three of us, we got a copy.
Yep.
But if you've missed out and you want a copy, you're going to be there at 6 or before.
Yeah, and I think for the first pressing, all of us were there right when it went on sale, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, it took a good few hours to sell out, but it sold out. But yes, it's going to be an expensive drop, because what I liked for the EP, 7-inch EP.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's very cool.
That's very, very cool. Normally, an EP is a 12-inch, or sometimes you'll get a 10-inch, but a 7-inch EP, 2 songs either side. Love it.
So I guess there goes the 5-song theory. I guess it really is the 4 songs.
I honestly don't believe there will be 5 songs.
I'm still holding out. I'm still holding out a sliver of hope, you guys. I might be in denial, but
Maybe they'll do like a Green Day thing where it's not written on the cover, but if you keep it playing, you'll hear the extra
what they call secret track.
Yeah.
So, song 4 ends, especially with the old tapes. You know, the song would end, and you'd be like, "Why is this not stopping?"
yes,
Yeah.
yes,
What?
exactly.
And then all of a sudden, whoa, we got a secret track.
Yeah,
I
that's
just
cool.
keep thinking back to what Will said on his first stream when somebody asked if there's going to be, how many tracks there's going to be, and he was like, 4, smiley face. Now I realize he could have been talking about something to do with Alphabet / Wasted Summer, but still, you know what? I don't know.
We shall see.
I'm going to cross my fingers.
And with the and we didn't say what the name of the EP is yet, which I thought was so super clever. Second to One.
Very cheeky.
Genius.
Yeah.
Second to One. The
And-
second album to, or
And
vinyl release to One Simple Trick.
Asterix. The asterisk in the hands. And what have we had? OST asterisk. How many times has Ash said that? How many times?
They knew.
Right? OST asterisk. Now
Like literally.
we all thought it was a deluxe because
Right.
the extra
Us fools.
asterisk. Brilliant.
Yep.
Yes, and I
Brilliant.
think even the lettering is fun. I mean, you've got OST, One Simple Trick, and then STO, Second to One.
Yeah.
So a little bit of play on the letters too.
Yeah, and the
Very
cover.
fun.
That's true. I didn't catch that. They're probably so proud of that. That's why they loved One Simple Trick so much, because once they came up with Second to One, oh my lord. No going back. Nothing beats it.
They're so good with that stuff, like Zero Hit Wonder. You know, it's like
And just
clever stuff.
last thing to say with regard to the EP is it says there will be a CD as well. I saw a theory on Twitter, and then even though we were trying not to talk so much before this recording, I shared someone's guess on what might be to come later this year. If
Yes.
anyone wanted Dave, you had that thought as well.
I had virtually the same thought. What was it? Second to One Simple Tour. and I was saving that for now. And then you shared this, and I was like, gutted. Because I thought I'd come up with something a bit unique, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It wouldn't surprise me if they'd done that. I think it's brilliant for a full UK tour. It's just a shame that maybe these small European tours aren't getting the same, you know what I mean?
The VIP.
Because it's not even really
Sure.
announced as OST tour, is it? I know
Right,
you
they're
said
just
it.
sort of gigs rather than
Yeah.
part of a larger thing.
Yeah.
And you had also an idea of what might happen later this year with touring as well.
Yeah, well, I think I saw somebody allude to this on Twitter. I'm like, oh, you know what? This actually might make sense. Someone had said that a lot of times after an EP drops, they'll announce a tour, and there's often some U.S. dates eventually put in there. So, I mean, it could be such a thing where maybe the UK tour is October, November. And if we're lucky enough, we get to sit outside in November and December and stick hand warmers in our pants and in our shirts and everything again to go
Hey.
see them here in the U.S. You know what?
have
I'll do
scarves.
it. Yeah.
You have
Yeah,
scarves.
we've got scarves.
Yeah.
Yes.
Just wrap ourselves up in them.
Yes. I look back actually just on 2023. In February of 2023, it was, I think, shortly around the time that Call Me What You Like came out, they announced the Across the Pond tour. And then when Wake Up When It's Over was out in May, then they announced the UK tour shortly after that. So, I mean, there might be something there. Obviously, I'm hoping there is. I know, Lesley, you hope there is. So we'll have to see what happens.
It would be the first year since 2022 to not have a Lovejoy show. So
Right?
that would be sad. Yeah, maybe the July 31st we'll get more than the vinyl and CD drop and EP drop. Maybe we'll get some more tour dates, and I hope so, for UK and US. Or maybe they'll at least start with the UK, and then maybe when the next single drops,
yeah.
they'll announce US dates, right? So like
Yeah,
they'll space it like that.
Or other parts of Europe as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm curious as hell if this is going to be a radio release. I'm keeping an eye on some message boards where they discuss this sort of thing to see if it becomes a radio ad, if they add it to radio playlists, or is this another fan release like Pain Display was? Pain Display?
Rob.
Yeah.
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 So I'd like to see it. I'd love to see Lovejoy back on Alt Nation on Sirius XM radio stations. Please, it'd be great to see them add a festival or two this year while there's still time to do so.
Absolutely. Big up to Warner yesterday for sharing. They had a post that was strictly about Alphabet Wasted Summer. I was very pleasantly surprised. I know we all were, right? So
that's actually
nice job.
a sign that perhaps this will be on the radio. So I'm looking forward to that. That's exciting. I have a contest going on right now on Instagram and TikTok. Wasting My Summer. It's the hashtag Wasting My Summer. Post videos, reels, pictures showing how you are wasting your summer. Most are listening to the song on repeat is how they're wasting their summer. And it's great to see the hashtag, and they're tagging me in these posts. And I picked up 2 thrifted shirts, really hard to find, rare shirts from early gigs that Lovejoy did, that I'm giving away one on each platform. So that's been super cool. A lot of people are doing it. A lot of people are using the song in their TikToks. So I'm hoping it catches on. And, maybe that's why Lovejoy waited to do this till now, because it's summer. It's like really summer, and they want this to be like a summer song. And it's because the poppy sound of it that it has, like maybe it'll make it spread wider than just us. Spread further than just us.
Absolutely.
Good point.
So far, so good. My husband was humming the song that you were like sort of singing the song the other day walking around the house. So it's already getting stuck in his head. So that's a good sign.
All right.
Yeah,
We like that.
Next thing you know, you're going to tell me he's going to come to a gig with you.
Well, I'm already planning the next New York gig. I'm making him come with me and sit up in the balcony and record from up there. That's already a given.
Nice.
Done. Yeah.
Put him to work.
He's a good sport like that. I should have thought of it sooner. He doesn't have to queue for hours ahead. He could just show up whenever and just park himself up there. Yep. It's happening.
Cool.
This has been great. Thank you all for listening. Keep playing that song, sharing it with others, blasting it out of your car windows, everywhere. And
Absolutely.
we'll talk next time. We'll analyze the song and the music video some more and get really in depth. And I'd love for you to send us your thoughts on what's going on in the lyrics and in the video that we can add to the discussion.
And hopefully next time we'll have some more news to talk about too.
Hopefully we'll have tour dates on the Lovejoy website, lvjyonline.com. Yeah. Until then, go to lvjynation.com. We'll be putting everything up there too.
Oh, and you know what's funny?
#LoveForLovejoy.